Greetings, Trumbull Valley. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 13 of State of Decay 2, Homecoming Lethal, which originally streamed live on Twitch. Yeah, Fisher's very strong and can be taught to do anything. There's also a chance that I found, and I don't know the statistics behind this. This just might be my bad luck or whatever. Oh boy, that sounds like a triple barrel. I've also found that these super high skilled ones have terrible traits that make them awful to use. Come now.
Now, have I personally seen the lab where the zombies were created? No. But we all know the government's been working on unkillable soldiers since the 40s. Open your eyes.
Crunch. Whoa, what car? Well, if I was an Olympic diver, I would have gotten a 0. I did, however, just kill 3 plague ferals. So that's got to count for something. Come on, there's like an invisible wall here that I'm just getting hung up on. Fine, I'll not drive that way. There was a plague sample that I'm gonna grab though. Oh, and I can loot here. It's all part of my plan. I'm just freeing up space, using up my repair kits. I get a 10 in your heart? Well, thank you. Thank you, Tom. Sometimes these types of loot structures have repair kits, but not this time. They do have Molotovs, though. Car ballet.
Sweet.
I could dig it. I could dig it. That was perfectly executed car ballet. That's what that was. You just barely passed the driver's test. Here's my license. I like it. I know. I kind of miss the explosive repair kits. I'm really expecting one of these times to just repair my car and it just goes boom again, like before. And I'm about halfway to hero from the quests that I've been doing and the ferals that I've been murdering. Let's try to clear this warehouse. So the best way to clear this warehouse, I'm gonna, I'll use the tube of firecrackers, or whatever it is that I have, and do it like the meta way.
Honestly, I'm this close to
Shut up,
punching
Lindsay.
the next person that looks at me sideways. Yo, I don't know it's about me. Wanna come say that to my face?
Ooh, L. Getting feisty.
That's all of that.
Uh-oh. The only problem here is there's a bit of a group behind me that might path to me to try to get to my tube of fireworks. But here, we can have a 4th of July celebration like a true American. Maybe I should be crouching. Yeah, they kind of see me. That didn't work at all. None of the zombies that were in the warehouse got through that door in time, and all these other zombies just spotted me. So that would be lesson 1, how not to clear an infestation. What I can do is go for a little jaunt and try to ditch my fan club.
I feel like passing out.
So if I move far enough away, they're just gonna forget about me. No, this razor wire goes all the way around. Just give all the zombies Snickers. I'll feed them crossbow bolts. So, to be able to clear this effectively, I want to kill the Screamer, if not first, as soon as I can.
Well, this place is certainly empty.
And he's right in the door. Problem is that if anyone wanders back in here, they'll add to the population of this infestation.
Starting to fit in here.
So if I attract too many people to me, I just make this harder. Smile. And we're good. All right. I just have to go back to Hess and say that the job is done. My guess is that they're going to move into this facility, but I could be wrong. Oh, wow. Let's pretend that never happened. Free haircuts. I'm a barber. That's no haircut, it's a head cut. Oh! That would be a lung cut right there. I hate when they park in the middle of the road. Ooh. Free plague sample.
Good to see you.
Hey, come on in.
And done. Influence is now 2,900, only 600 away.
Hey, you.
And these guys should like me a little bit more.
Sure. Congrats. You're still alive.
Kind of rude that they're like, wow, you're still alive? Like, yeah, I've been running your errands. Oh, God. That is the sound of a Juggernaut. Hey! What is your Enclave's name? The Frontliners? You want to be on the front line? Where's that Juggernaut? I heard him. But where is he? Oh, there you are.
Fire in the hole!
Here, Juggy, Juggy, Juggy. Did they? Okay, no, they're just not paying attention. There's really no benefit to me doing this, so what is next? Go to Isby or Tressy's quest. Yes, they're gonna guard their home. Do Molotovs work in Juggernauts? No, they're immune to fire. They're immune to, like, small arms. You basically have to take high caliber explosives or run them over with the back of your car.
Damn.
They're very hard to kill. But I'm not gonna get these people killed from a Juggernaut. They actually might be, they might have some good Enclave bonus later on. So if I drive away, they're gonna stop fighting it. So I'm gonna have to book it quick before they die. Once you travel far enough away from an area, it stops calculating what happens there. It basically goes dormant, or however you want to think of it. So if I drive away from that Juggernaut, the Juggernaut will still exist on the map, but it won't move. It will be in stasis. It will be frozen. So if you take a look here, like, these things aren't moving anymore. Alright, Isby's quest. I can dig it. This dude is almost a hero. I'll just keep pushing him. So for Isby's quest, I have to drive to the northeast. About 2 kilometers. Whoa, that's not good driving. About 2 kilometers away.
Hey, if you folks aren't too busy, could you maybe lend us a hand?
Or I could do the Marshal's quest, but I guess you guys just voted for Isby.
Plague zombies in all directions. Better
So
be careful.
I'll do Isby's. Close that. My uploads made you start playing this game and play on a harder difficulty? Absolutely. I would say if you can hack it on lethal, play on lethal feels very different than playing on any other difficulty. Playing on lethal is it's a struggle for survival. You're going to be strapped for resources. You can't run and gun. You're not going to have a lot of rounds. You're going to have to be very quiet. If you type ! lethal, you can see all the patch log, but the TLDR it turns what is like an action-adventure game into a depressing survival game, and I kind of love it. I love how punishing it is. It is tough. So if we are doing that quest, let me top up my health. I need fuel, so I gotta make a can of fuel. The way to do this is to go to your storage and then say load can of fuel. It uses 2 gas that you have in your storage and puts it into a jerry can. Because I'm gonna have to be driving kind of far. I should also empty out the trunk, because trunk space of 4 is not very big. Yep. Off we go. So there's no guarantee that this is going to trigger Isby, but my guess is it will. Once you get close, she usually contacts you. Or actually, Mickey usually cusses at you. You'll see. And I'm going to update. Do Isby West. Can I get a better car? If I find one, sure. This car is actually pretty fantastic. Not for storage, but for a lot of other reasons. This car has a large trunk that ferals like to hold onto, making it very easy for them to grab it and then for you to drive backwards and kill them. This car is very agile and accelerates quickly, so you can outmaneuver enemies and dodge. And, yeah, it's a very strong vehicle. Oh,
I'll be right there.
Thanks.
this is odd.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, there it is.
Unwelcome visitors. Just what the hell do you think you're doing here?
Calm down, Mickey. They might be able to help us. Come up to the station, will you? Mickey will behave himself, I promise.
All right, there we go. Triggered as planned. Meeting Cleo. The doctor is calling. This is exactly what I wanted. Ooh, I'm gonna get some free influence too. Nope, apparently not. Sometimes you get influence crossing that bridge for the first time.
People, Doc.
Isabella vets everyone coming into the valley. If she's not worried, we shouldn't be either.
We're gonna go help the mad scientist. This is a scripted story.
Hello, I'm Dr. Hoffman. We're working on something groundbreaking here, but we're short-handed. Can you help? It's a long story, but the gist is that we're restoring a piece of highly advanced technology. This particular, device was responsible for providing resources and supplies to countless communities since the outbreak. We could use assistance with the final stages of our work.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Mr. Wilkerson can help you get the component we need.
Hold on, why do I gotta go along?
You know this area better than anyone. Isabella and I need to keep working.
Sure, whatever.
All right. let's talk to Mickey.
You need something?
Once he will.
All
Okay,
right,
there we go.
Let's roll.
And Mickey and I are going to go on a bit of a
I'll mark it on your map.
wild goose chase. 2,600 meters that way, which is pretty far as far as this game's concerned. The range of a gas tank is like 5 kilometers or so. It depends on your vehicle, so this is quite far. Also, Ken here is getting tired. If you see the blue on the right side over that way, he's getting sleepy. Oh, there we go. There's my influence for jumping the bridge.
So, how long have you and Dr. Hoffman been working together?
A while now.
Uh-huh. And who's this Isabella she mentioned?
You mean Isby? She's some kind of computer genius working with the doc. Just showed up one day at the ranger station telling us we needed her help. She's all Cleo this and Cleo that. Girl don't know when to shut up if you ask me.
Uh-huh. What exactly are we looking for anyway?
Some kind of computer doohickey. Isby says they need it for the download or whatever.
The download? Download of what?
Do I look like a computer nerd to you? Isby and the doc say it's important, so we're getting it. About all I'm good for anyway.
Plasma. Jose and a Wanderer, thank you for the follows. Get him! Oh, I got him! Haha! Another Pharaoh bites the dust. So we're heading to the Industrial Steel Supply Company, which is actually just next to my base. And we are going to get some computer core, or memory core, or something like that. Nope. Plague sample, there we go. The plague samples help you make plague cure, so collecting them is kind of smart. Whoopsie. That was almost cool. Yeah, fatigue setting in. I probably have a little bit more time before the fatigue really takes over, so I'm going to finish this off with Ken.
We get there.
And then
find this big
switch.
Warehouse with a bunch of stuff that looks like junk.
Almost
In that
cool
junk
story of
is
your life.
something called
I'm right there with you.
a memory core. That's what the doc needs.
Got it.
Just find the thing that looks real expensive. That'll be it.
Uh-oh.
You really don't want
Elle's
to hear
getting
what I
pissy.
think about all this.
Elle's one of them. She's probably the most likely to get exiled from our community because she's has a lower base morale and she bums everyone out.
Coming up on the place now. The army used to be set up here. They're all gone now.
Were you and Hoffman with the military then?
Me? Hell no. That was Hoffman's gig. Before she went AWOL. But I know this whole valley like the back of my hand. I guess the doc was right to send us both. It's a lot of zombies. Now don't you wuss out on me. Find this doohickey and get out. Got it?
Oh wow, it's quite infested
Feel
in
free
there.
to kick some zombie ass,
Alright, so there's a screamer here. Got it in the head, and then the rest are just normal zombies. This shouldn't be too bad, actually. Because Mickey knows how to fight, unlike some of the others that don't.
Can you keep this up?
Yeah, but don't roar. I'm also right next to a plague heart, but as long as I don't attack the plague heart, it should be fine. There's only 4 zombies left in here. Oh, there's 2 of you. Urquan, thank you for the sub, dude. Rock on, man. And welcome to the channel. If you get too close to a bloater that you've shot in the head, it can still blow up on you, so you gotta kind of wait until it dissipates. and it's, there it goes. Now it's safe. Get my bolts back.
Looks quiet.
There was some fine zombie.
So here it is, Cleo's memory
Let's
core.
find that doohickey before any more of them show up.
There's also one other container that I've not yet searched in this facility, and I don't know where it is.
Hey, Mickey. I think I
Oh,
found
it's
it.
right here. Oh, Lord.
Great. Hand it on over. We can call
cool.
this job done. Okay, let me see what you... Yeah, this looks like what the doc wanted. A lot of trouble for one little doohickey. Well, I better get this back to the nerds. Thanks for the help.
I like this
You were
guy.
actually pretty good in there.
Okay. Thank you.
Here's a little something for your trouble. So, don't get killed out there, okay? Doc might need your help again.
Later.
All right, cool. That was the first of a few quests of the Mad Scientist questline. And now, I desperately need to get this dude home, because he's about
If
to
I
fall
take
asleep
out the
standing
nearest
up.
plague heart, this might just clear up.
So, the question I have for you all is what to do next. We've got Tressy's quest, or Marshall, or help Julio. Alternatively, I could... Well, I'll think about it for a minute as I drive home. I could try to recruit or trade for influence. So for me to be able to move into the farming compound, I need a little bit more influence and one more recruit. So I can either work on heading to the farm compound or just work on the other quests. And the other quests do yield usually about 200 influence per quest. So even just doing the Marshall stories or Tressy's quest is still technically working towards the farm compound. But we'll have you vote. Vote on what is next. Okay, I have enough room for that stuff. My current stockpile here can only hold up to 25. Anything past 25 and it starts to disappear. I think kind of the concept behind that is like it rots or something. I don't know. It gets misplaced, it gets damaged, something or another. So you want to avoid that if you can. Now that I'm switching off the dude that I have on here, John, I'm going to give him a PPSH and change his consumables and let him take a nap. Marquetta
Hey, look who's up
is
to
ready to
mischief.
go. Or L. I almost want L to leave. She is so pissy. I'll pick up Marquetta. But it looks like to me Marquetta has blood plague still. Yeah, she has a little bit of infection.
I'm feeling really off.
I don't think I'm gonna get better without help.
Take the frustrated one, L?
Now we just
Yeah, I'm
need
doing that.
electricity. Anybody got a key and a kite?
So what are we doing next? Looks like trade for influence and try to recruit. All apologies. Thanks for the follow. Recruit and trade. Got it. So let's think about this. What do I want to trade? I can trade the 7-slot backpacks and the 6-slot backpack and the heavy
That's a lot of
8-slot
stuff.
backpack. I'm going to keep the ultralight and I'm going to keep the army issue. Actually, I'm going to wear the army issue because it's lighter.
Come by if you can.
A trader just showed up in our neighborhood, so maybe that's where I'll head. So I have an inventory full. Honestly, it's not really full of good stuff. I don't have a lot of good stuff, so I might need to figure that out. What I will do is I will trade away one of these Halligan tools, or maybe even the Bell Club. So trade and recruit is my current priority. 28 leg hearts. That is how many for total. Cleared 3. So there's Ciro's blood money, which is a community goal. But that's probably going to have me go kill someone, I'd imagine. Not that I'm against that. That could be fun. Well, let's try to get the influence we need to get the base. I'm only actually 300 away. I have 3,200 out of the 3,500 that I need.
It's good to see your ugly mug. Get in here.
And these
Let's
guys
get
really
down to
like me.
business.
I don't see why not.
Okay, 33-26.
Got zombies over there.
Very close. One way to kick it off would be for me to make a batch of Plague Cure for sale. So I'm going to do that. It uses almost all my meds, but I think it will ultimately be
You
worth
got
it.
something for me?
These guys here don't have enough money. You need 500 to be able to buy one of those Plague Cure packs. So I'm going to have to drive up to the Scrappers, perhaps, and sell to them. But that will give me enough influence for me to be able to claim the base, the farm base. I had luxuries, did I? I didn't see that. Let me double check. Either way, I made a new luxury, which is the Plague Cure, which is just about the most expensive thing in the game, so.
Our inventory of medicine is super low.
Except for that.
Hey, it's Mickey. Remember me? Yeah, I got something I've been meaning to do.
Hey, Jim Bob, thanks for the bits. Hi.
Along or whatever.
Can you play this game only melee? Yeah, you could. On lethal, it would be very difficult, but it would be doable. On easier difficulties, it would be a lot easier. On the difficulty that I'm on, everything costs a lot more stamina, so melee only is just a lot less viable as a result. Because on like normal difficulty, you could probably melee, I don't know, 10, 15 zombies to death before getting tired. And on the difficult I'm on, that number goes from 10 down to like, I don't know, 3 or something. Okay, so I'm here to sell to this Enclave.
Hey, amigo.
Let's make a deal.
Okay.
And they have plenty of money, or influence. I honked so that they would be forced to kill plague zombies for me. Because I'm lazy.
I got better. He's the alternative.
Joker and whatever her name is. Oh, they got me.
Nice to see you're still kicking.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah, why not?
Boom. Oh god, there's a boomer in here. Loader? No. Well, I'm not leaving anytime soon, but I'm a little worried about what's her name that is sitting in the cloud.
Good to see you.
If we take a look at these guys. Oh, actually, they're not that hurt.
Mr. Wilkerson retrieved the memory core we needed. We'll be running
They're
some
not bad.
system tests on our project, so you might hear some unusual radio chatter.
Fighting humans would be brutal and lethal. I've done a lot of it. It's not so bad if you have good strategy, but yes, it can be lethal because, like, you can get 2-tapped and you're just out and done. So now I'm trying to decide, you know what I think I'm going to do is recruit from the Scrappers. The Roadside Assistance is great, but I don't need it as much as I used to, which means I could pick up one of these too. Karen, who is a blank slate, she's a little hurt, but she's a blank slate. Or Joker, who's into medicine. I already have a doctor, so what's crazy is I think I'm going to recruit a Karen. Unless, I'll leave it to you all. So who should I recruit? I think a swarm's coming in too. Road, So I'm putting the Enclaves and their benefits. So I could recruit from this Roadside Assistance, which gives me a supply drop of fuel and a repair kit. I could also recruit from the Nearby Survivors, which is Fight Club. So I'm going to type Fight Club out. I could recruit from the Philistines, which is an Assault of Plague Heart. So Assault, Plague, Heart, ex-cons. I could also recruit from the Assault of Plague Heart Forward Observers. So ex-Mill. And who are also my allies? Oh, yeah, so that's the ex-Mill. And then Training and Advice, which is bonus experience. So, Training and Advice. The reason I'm typing out their benefits is I'm going to lose one of these benefits when I pick them. So here it is, the 5 Allied Enclaves. Roadside Assistance, which is where I'm standing now. We've got down here the Nearby Survivors, which gives me Fight Club, which is extra health and fighting XP. So Fight Club is 25 extra health, which is pretty significant, and 100% extra fighting XP. Roadside Assistance is the radio call for backup. What else do we have? We have the 2 Assault Plague Heart people, the ex-cons and the ex-military, and then Training Advice. And Training Advice gives me what? 50% extra experience. So I'll level up faster. So it looks like you guys want me to draw from Roadside. And Isby's next quest just popped up. Okay, let's go with Roadside. Who of Roadside should I add? We've got Joker or Karen. So Joker is a doctor. I already have a doctor in the community, I believe, which would be... Ooh, Syrah? Yeah, Syrah's already doing medicine. So... Or Karen, who's a blank slate, and I could teach her whatever I want. So, that'll be up to you. I'll put a fast boat here. And then once I have whomever I'm adding, I'll be able to move into the farm compound, which is awesome. It's the last requirement I need. A 6th person.
Good to see you.
Now the hope is that Karen doesn't have nightmarish traits here, her 3 traits. It looks like we're going with Karen.
Hello there.
So, going to recruit her to the community. That disbands the Scrappers.
Not so much.
And then...
I need a hand.
Oh, she's gonna die in 2 minutes.
Of course I'll go with you.
Okay. Karen, get in. Follow me if you'd like to live. She had, so she had Blood Plague because, of course she did.
There's a feral running around.
Because I've been making them fight Blood Plague zombies. And I have 2 minutes to get her definitive healthcare, or she ripperonis and turns into a Blood Plague zombie. Stupid mosquitoes. I should make it in time, but kind of sucks that I'm gonna have to. I recruit her and immediately have to burn a cure on her. Well, that's the way it is. I don't have a lot of meds, so this is a little sketchy. It was the last 2 meds that I had.
It sucks to say it, but priority 1 is no rising after death.
Alright, you. Less than a minute. Give cure. She's not dead. I'm not gonna check traits. I didn't really have time. Couch Potato, which is super bad. Holy moly. So, yeah, she's gonna be exiled rather quickly, I think. Wow, Couch Potato's awful. Jesus. She's a food sharer, but... Wow. Okay. She really is a Karen.
Noisy, or we can
She
stay safe.
doesn't do any work for the community. Like, none. Currently, I'm going to be moving into farm compound. But what I do next will be up to you. So let me get that poll up. So we've got a few choices here. We have help Mickey. Tressy's quest. Isby's quest. Or Marshall stories. I'm going to leave the Sierra thing off for now. So in order to move into a new base, you need to meet the minimum requirements. It can't be covered by a plague heart, so you have to clear all the plague hearts to overlap it. You need the influence required, you need the population required, and then when you actually get there, you need to kill all the zombies that have taken up residence in the... Hey, I got the mosquito! You need to kill all the zombies that took up residence within the base and kill them all, and then you can claim it. And unlike...
For the longest time,
a while ago, I don't know when it happened.
Channels until I found something with Groucho or Bob Hope.
But it used to be that you'd have to like physically move everything over to the new base, but now it does it automatically for you, which is awesome. Oh god, she's still with me? Whoopsie, whatever. If she dies, she dies. So first step to clearing it out.
Hey, we could actually move in here if we wanted.
Is entering every facility that it has you to scout.
We're on the way. I need a breather.
So we'll have these little black squares, and it's an indication of like, hey, go search these buildings because you're not going to be able to. You won't know if there's more zombies left until they're cleared. Yo, you can help out any day, lady.
Kill it,
God, she's such a Karen. She's about to be dead, Karen. Is she not even... Okay, no, she is swinging, I guess. Sort of. Honestly, she's like dying in a 1v1.
I'm getting beat up here.
Yeah, me too, because I have no stamina because you're not doing anything. There you go. The hard part is not clearing out the base normally. It is all of the things you have to do beforehand, but apparently this is tough.
Connectivity test number 27. Cleo, please respond.
Still nothing, Doc. Let me reset and we'll try again.
So, once I clear out the medic here, this, well, you'll see what it is eventually.
Found a few more of them.
Now that I've looked everywhere, if I zoom in, as you can see, there's two little yellow circles there. That means the last of the two zombies that are stopping me from claiming are in this area. Normally, you would have a mini-map on the bottom left, and it would show you where they are, but on no mini-map mode, like I'm playing, you have to, you know, do it the fun way, which is use the map. And presto changeo, they're dead. Site secured. And claim. Moving dismantles facilities and refunds resources. Construction is faster after moving. It also prevents anything that you have in your storage for the first day from going spoiled. So if you don't have enough storage for the stuff that you've moved to, you get a little grace period. So what I'm doing now is I'm repairing the facilities that are broken down. And it has these built in. Well, built in means that you can't remove it, but then you also don't need it. So It has a 6-bed built-in bunkhouse. It has a built-in clinic at level 3, and it has a backyard barbecue pit, which is the equivalent of a kitchen. Which means that if I wanted to like build a kitchen, as you can see, hey, I already have a kitchen. I don't need to. Or if I try to build a infirmary, hey, I already have an infirmary. I don't need to. So that, and then there's some piles of trash here that you just clear. It requires labor. So right now, I only have 1 labor available. I would have 2 labor available, but Karen doesn't work because she sucks. So I'm just waiting for these things to be repaired. And then once they're repaired, I'll start constructing the rest of the facilities. And actually, I could probably jump to it. I'm going to start to build a workshop now. Because I want a workshop and I want a clinic. Can we eat Karen? Probably we'll do something like that soon. Because I don't particularly like her and how fussy she is. So, the next big goal, I would say, is to try to get power and water. We already have water because one of our outposts is the rundown water station. And in order to get power, I like to build the solar array, which is we would need knowledge of electricity. Knowledge of electricity is Marquetta's specialty. So, for her to become better at utilities, I need to have her go out to the water outpost that we have and train her skills. And that will cost influence. But that's definitely going to be worth doing. Or, alternatively, I could build a latrine and have her improve the latrine or work at the latrine, and that will help her improve her skill as well. So, very happy that I'm in this farmland compound. One of the advantages of the farmland compound is it's kind of in the middle of the whole map. So driving anywhere is pretty easy. And another advantage is it has all these large slots where I can put things in, which is awesome. There sounds like there's something nasty out there. Damn. The workshop here, I'm going to put the bolt crafting in. The sturdy bunkhouse, I don't have a mod for that. I do have a mod for my kitchen, though. Our morale right now is hopeless because we don't have meds. So one thing that I could do is on the radio here, I could call in help to locate medicine, which I'm going to use so that I can solve my like no meds hopelessness situation, which is not needed for me to be in.
Network here. I'll get someone on that. No problem.
Karen dies make it look like an accident.
Things have been frustrating lately, but we got this, right?
Okay, so there's meds down here. Cool. So 25 seconds until the refugee clinic is done. What are my thoughts on ST3? I haven't played it, and I haven't watched a lot about its hype or whatever, so I honestly have no idea. Sorry, you're asking the wrong person. I kind of wait until like day one reviews for before I start to care about stuff. Let's scout for meds.
The best part about joining the network is that if you decide you want to leave, it's no big deal.
Well, I need to tell Karen to stop following me, though, don't I? Alright, Karen, come here. Just because I don't really like her and I think she's a couch potato and she's lazy doesn't mean currently, with how upset everyone is in the community, it would be a bad time to get her killed.
Take care now.
She will have an accident when we're a little bit happier in our community, because I don't need everybody to become, you know, to leave. So her accident will be later, valiantly fighting a plague heart that she will lose to. You guys want me to do Isby's quest? That will be next, but I'm first going to try to solve the issue of the no meds. How close am I at hero? Oh, yeah. L's frustrated, so kind of a problem. There is one, yeah, there's one landmark, and you can Google where that is. A little plaque over on the west side. Is it better to work up to lethal? Yeah, probably. Because of how unforgiving lethal is.
It means a lot.
I would, you know, if I was approaching this as a new player, I would try to understand some of the basic game mechanics and then jump to lethal, but not finish a game on like normal. That's what I would do. And that's what I usually do for most games, is I
would not be smart.
You know, I play the tutorial and I build up some of the basic skills required. And then as soon as I have those skills, I jump to like the
It's pretty empty to me.
jump to the hardest difficulty because I'm a masochist. All right, this is Fort Marshall here, and they don't have meds. But I think there's a bathroom over here that might. I'm not going to fast search because I'm probably pretty surrounded. Be a bad idea. You can always raise the difficulty mid-game, yeah, but it won't cause more plague hearts. Why is there so many of you in the bathroom? Oh, and this bathroom doesn't even have anything. Oh, oh, but it has company. Bye. Okay, I definitely pissed off a horde. I need to get moving.
Locked up. Damn, too loud.
Right, this is probably my meds. And it
I'll be
was.
back to base soon. Fingers crossed.
There's three other things to search here, though.
Could I be any louder?
Here we go. Bring me the loot.
That's nice. Ish. Let's hit the road. We're done here.
Not every zombie needs to die. I mean, they do, but I don't need to kill them all right now. The sooner I get these meds back home, the better the... Oh, really? Swarm of bloaters sitting on my car? It's not necessary. That was a big old miss. Hey, you! Blow you up. It would suck if they damaged the car. Fortunately, they do not. Very fortunate. But even though I have a bolt crafter, every bolt you don't need to waste. Pick it up. Saves you building materials. Alright, so we got the meds. Now I have to drive back home, drop that off, and then you all voted that I do... Oh, Lord, what did you vote? I'll have to look at the polls again. The results. I think you voted Isby. That's right. So we'll start on Isby's second quest, which is, those story quests, just to give you a heads up, they get progressively harder as you get through them. So the second quest is harder than the first one, and then they're subsequently harder thereafter. And the same is true of most of the stories quests. That's also true for Isby. That's also true for Mickey Wilkerson. And a lot of the quest givers will actually... Well, some of the quest givers will warn you. Like Tressie Huerta will warn you. She's like, yeah, this is pretty nasty. Are you sure you want to get started on this quest? And it's a... Heed those warnings. Because when the quest giver is like, yeah, this is going to suck, it's going to suck.
We lost 2 good soldiers today. They knifed each other over their sleeping quarters. Make sure your base is equipped with enough beds for everyone.
Okay, so we have some meds in the base.
Really has their act together.
And let's see. What can I do? I can upgrade my workshop. Done. I could grill some food up for morale. I think actually what I'm going to do for morale is in the West Barnyard, or East Barnyard, I am going to set up a lounge, which is a place for people to relax and will help morale out. In here, I'm going to install the countertop oven, the ability to spend food and fuel for morale boost, and that will take 5 minutes to install. The lounge will take 2 minutes to build. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 Homecoming Lethal, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Rhadamant.com also has my link to Discord, where you can sign up for notifications, announcements, or chat with me in real time. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, everybody.